Good evening, everybody. Welcome to join the International Association for Microsoft Channels Partners event tonight. Today, we are very happy to have our guest. Okay, she is a year two PolyU student, learning the language and translation and all those things. Okay, I do believe that is something related to the social science or whatever. Okay, because I already left the school for quite a long time, so that's why I'm not sure whether I declare or talking about her correctly. So maybe we can pass the time to our guest to talk a little bit about herself before we start the conversation to talk about today's topic, tech and media, a language students exploration of the intersections. Okay, so let me show up her face to make sure that everybody have a chances to see her. Okay,
Okay.
hello, Heather.
Yeah. Hello, Uncle
Yes.
Aaron.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay, Uncle Aaron. Okay, my God. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for
Okay.
your invitation tonight.
Yes, thank you so much for joining this event because I do believe that nowadays a lot of the students they are conducting their internship, right? Okay, because in the
Yeah.
summer term, you guys need to have some experience in the commercial market to know a little bit more about specific topic or try to know about more about the cultural issue or whatever in the business world. So
Yeah.
maybe I give you 1 minute of the time to talk about yourself first, okay? Because I'm not sure whether now you already learn not only about the language translation, maybe you have the more knowledge and skill set and all those things. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, hello everyone. I'm Heather Chu. Yeah, just like what Uncle Aaron has introduced me. Yeah, I'm currently studying in Polytechnic University. A year two student of Linguistics and Translation, minoring in Japanese. And yeah, I'm actually quite interested in Korean language as well. Yeah, I'm interested in cultural, like learning about cultural difference and international affairs, so on and so forth. And yeah, I'm currently an intern in a tech and media combined company. So yeah, I'm still exploring in these two absolutely new field to me. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Thank you.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay. So before you join this, maybe I say as a commercial organization, do you have any working experience? Let's say, for example, the community service or whatever before.
Mm. Um, actually, it can come. Maybe talk about commercial first. Yeah, after I graduated from secondary school, and I started to find some teaching jobs, like for example, private tutorship or tutoring at the tutor center, as many students would do. And after that, after some period of time when I just teaching, I realized that I need to do something new. And because I love to explore anything that are new and I have never explored before. So I would like to step out of my comfort zone and try on new things. So that is time when I start to do something new in my school as well as outside organizations. I have joined the Japanese club, the Japanese association in my in my university, and I'm currently the promotional team. I'm a promotional member in the team, and besides that, I've also joined the IBMS as an academic secretary to write some newsletters. Yeah, so these are different, completely different two fields. One is about Japanese, and the other is about the business. So these are two fields that you have to explore for me.
Yeah, I do believe that you have lots of experience in different field, or maybe about different knowledge or the skill set requirement. As you know that the Hong Kong government or maybe some of the organization in Hong Kong is always talking about the so-called the career development. Okay, so there's a number of the program or all those things available in the market. So maybe I show one of them to you. Okay, let me see. So actually, this one, okay, this one is from the Hong Kong Jockey Club. Okay, she sponsored this program to make sure that some of the so-called organizations have the chances to interact with the secondary school students to let them think about or know a little bit more about the current market situation. So that's why in the coming day they can think about what should they learn or what should they study or maybe what will they do. What's the so-called skill set, the knowledge, the value, and also the attitude they need to perform, something like that. So we just make it short. This talking about the V.A.S.K. So I assume that when you talk about you have the different experience. Suppose you have the something in common, just like what some of the example over there. Do you feel that you are quite similar to the business development trainee, this kind of the attitudes or the value, skill, or knowledge?
I guess I'm pretty I'm pretty willing to cooperate with others in terms of the attitude, and I'm pretty active, like um, in terms of different kinds of opportunities. I'm willing to pursue my goal by gaining these opportunities, and yeah, like I'm actually quite into building relationship with different people in different fields. So, and but at the same time, I would love to be a in person with independence. So yeah, I think some at some point I'm quite interested in this kind of business development.
Yes. Yes, I do believe that most of the people love to do the business development job because have more chances to interact with different people. Okay,
Yes.
even though maybe they take a regional role, they can work with the people in maybe India, maybe Japanese, maybe Korea. As you just mentioned about the cultural difference and cultural issue, it's very
Yeah.
interesting to try our best to respect everybody as a team to achieve the common goal and something like that. So I believe that this is quite common to have this kind of the attitude and also the value to try our best to make sure that everybody working together is very comfortable. Not make sure that we need to
Yeah.
again and again
This is
respect
what
everybody.
Uncle Aaron you're doing, right?
Oh yes, actually I
Yeah.
am doing this kind of the job. So I love to work with different people,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
of course
I
I
can
need
see
to
that.
I also need to so enrich my knowledge and skill set every day because as you know that I work in the information technology field. Every day there's some changes. Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe thank you so much for giving us some idea. So I do believe that some of the young people maybe you can also take a chances to go through this website and then have a simple test. Okay, click a few button to do the test to see whether you have a good understanding about yourself, or maybe you can discuss with somebody else to learn a little bit more about specific market. Maybe it's good for you guys. Okay, so let me remove
Thank
this
you.
live first. Okay, okay. So actually, you just mentioned about you join a media group, have the tech team or the media team, and there's some intersection or something cross a boundary, something like that. So can you tell us a little bit more about your experience? Okay, just some kind of experience and feeling about this internship. I do believe that before you join this company, maybe you have some perception, but after joining this company in the very beginning, maybe there's something a little bit different. And then how can you to work with other people and learn from other people? Yes, can you tell a little bit more to us?
Yes. Yeah, actually, I'm very grateful for all the support and the opportunity of this internship. That this is really a an inspiring experience for me because, you know, this is my first ever internship, so I'm a really fresh intern. Yeah, as and most people tell me that year two is a rather not common age to apply internship in Hong Kong. So I guess
Yes, I suppose
it
year
was,
three, year four, right? Not year four. Okay,
yeah.
suppose year three. Okay.
Yeah, I actually I don't know this before. So yeah, um maybe this is there is a benefit for me. This I don't know how to be afraid of something, so I can just rush and rush, like, so yeah, at first I've learned to be active and to just ask. Yeah, when you don't know, just ask. This is very important. And the most inspiring thing is because I have uh, nearly 2 months. I have been to this internship for 2 months. And then I have experienced two departments, which is also the main combination of our company is technology and media. And in the first part of my job is in the business development team. So it's the time when I am a business development intern doing mainly research, yeah, mainly research job. And this is a kind of thriving and inspiring experience for me to be able to sit, like, in front of you is the 3D designer of the metaverse platform of our company, and at my right hand side is the business development director, as well at the more left right hand side is the IT developer. And every day you're gonna like listen to their brainstorming section every day, like many hours. Just listen to them. You feel like, oh, my level has gone go level up. Your like your critical thinking. My the When I was conducting the research on the social media platform, I have never done this before, by the way. The so-called general research, so that there's not a goal for me, just like you have to research anything that's useful for the social media platform development, but like I have no idea what is this. So I immediately asked my IT uh, colleague, the director, and he just told me to think wider and think deeper and to think of many possibilities, just like social media platform. There are many ways to develop. For example, you can do foodie, you can do just general social media, or like you can also do something like the communication bridge between different groups of people in Hong Kong, maybe interest groups, or maybe like in the different fields, different sectors, different careers. So there are many opportunities, many possibilities, but how can you develop your path of thinking based on these directions, and to develop a more uh, just approach. Like, for example, when um, there are many kind of detailed things like UI design, color, something, and I have to research on the nowadays apps to gain some inspiration. So yeah, this is a really a learning experience where I am not forced, but I'm just moving on every day, thinking like, oh, maybe I should do something to make it move on, like to gain some process. And I know that maybe my role is not like look like important than more it seems, but um, I know that this is a important job for me, that I should get it done. This is a time when I gain my um, responsibility, the sense of responsibility gains in this experience. So yeah, this is one of the most important thing that I learned in this internship. And the second part is the media part. The media part, I have go to the one which is related to art and the culture, where maybe I have to write some local stories about the little shops. Maybe they are closing very soon. So these are the topics that we'll be doing. So yeah, these two kind of experience are really like absolutely different in terms of the way of working, the environment, the atmosphere, the level of tensity. So this is a really different experience that I don't think I can ever experience it in other place. So this is a really good experience to me.
Congratulations, because I do believe that as a student, okay, what we
Mm.
learn, even IT or business or whatever, it's okay, from the book, okay, is totally different from the from the commercial market.
Yeah,
Because as you know that every day actually you learn something we're talking about is the problem solving technique, okay, because the time is limited, so that's why you need to help the whole team to solve the problem as a good teammate and then achieve the common goal and something like that. So it's a really good chances for you have the actual cases to run on this one. And also
yeah,
because there's a different teammate, you just mentioned about maybe this one is talking about the technology, but this one is talking about the creativities, and all those people they have the different agenda, but you need to work with them together to make sure that everything you can manage properly. So that's why it's another skill. Maybe we talk about interpersonal skill, project management skill, so many skill over there. But of course, because you have a very good knowledge about the language, so that's why you can try to try to write the story and all those things. I believe the story should be in Chinese, right? You
yeah. They're
yeah,
they're
okay.
in Chinese, yes,
Yeah, but I do believe that
but
maybe in the coming day you need to write something in the Japanese or maybe Korean.
the language is in Chinese, but many times when I search for topics every day, struggling for what to write, that I always use my language skills. Like for example, I'll use Japanese to search for Japanese news,
Yeah.
Korean to search for Korean news, English search for English news, so on and so forth. And then I can always get the most fresh, the fresh news that maybe other media hasn't been able to explore at
Mm.
this moment. So this is kind of just like how you said, is just competition with time. You have to do it immediately, but not
Yeah.
like just this somehow heals my procrastination procrastination thesis. Yeah,
Yeah. I do believe that if there's a problem, what we need to solve, okay, we have so many different ways to try to handle it. Okay.
yeah.
So I thank you so much for sharing us about your internship, the nature of the company, and so called the role and responsibility. Make sure that you are a very good teammate. So that's why I do believe that a lot of the people in the organization love you so much. So that's why so many
I
people
hope
love you.
so. I
So
hope
many people
so.
love you. Okay.
Well, as
I-
many people love Uncle Aaron do, I hope many people love me. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, because you are
Yeah.
much better than me. Okay, so I want to say something very
Um,
happy. Okay,
yeah.
can you record? Is any enjoyable moment or maybe very happy things that you want to share with us?
Oh, every day is an enjoyable moment. Okay. The just like how I said, the first thing is I think this is very good is the birthday party you just mentioned. Yeah, because when I last semester I have just uh, I have applied a class of a seminar of like business development, like studying on the business case study. And then there's a case that the boss don't hold any birthday party for his staff, and then the staff was angry. So this is so I immediately so this is actually really like when the first day that I become an intern in that company, there was a birthday party. This is really This is really remarkable for me. Like, oh yeah, this is a good company. For
Okay.
real.
Okay, so
Yeah,
make sure that any team leaders or the employee understand that
yeah,
your employee or your teammates, okay, love somebody to care about them, especially at
yeah,
the birthday party, happy moment or something like that.
yeah.
Okay.
But the real point is that like I'm studying linguistics and
Yeah.
translation, and actually have a dream to become a an interpreter. uh yeah, so that I'm so that's why I'm doing a TED volunteer translator
Mm.
or transcriber right now. And yeah, last 2 weeks, our company has to prepare something for their Web3 course. Yeah, so there are few video clips in English that I have to transcribe and then translate back into Chinese. So yeah, when I just because I've shifted to another department in media, but when I got this job, I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy. I've never dreamed. I always dream of doing something about translation in this job, although I'm not aiming that for that at first, because I'm aiming to explore something new and to know more about the field so that I can do better in when it comes to similar text in translation. But this is really happy when I feel like I really longed for this opportunity to be able to do something related to my study. So this is really happy for me. And eventually I have just just do something good for the company. This is also one of the reward for me. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. In the very beginning of this so-called the conversation, you mentioned about uh let me try to rephrase what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Nothing to afraid. Okay, you mentioned about, okay, even though you are the
Yeah.
year two student, nothing to afraid. Don't think too much. Okay, just go ahead and then try to engage in something, and then try your best to contribute something to the whole team or the organization. I do believe that you just mentioned about this one because you really have a very good opportunity to perform yourself. Why? Because you're willing to move forward. So that's why the opportunities belongs to you. So congratulations, and I do believe that your teammate will be very happy also because you love your job, you love to do the translation, and then of course you help them so much. I do believe that it is another technique or skill need to do the transcript or to do the translation. Okay,
Yeah, they do tell me that they love me doing this because they don't
yeah.
like doing
Yeah,
doing
everybody
the
have the different
translate.
characteristic. Just like me, okay,
Yeah.
I'm more focused in the not the invention, more creative or innovative to try to have this different kind of the solution, the IT solution for the organization. This is my
Mm,
strength. Other than that,
yes.
maybe the language and all those things. Okay, my God, this is too complicated to me. So that's why,
Mm,
as a teammate, I do believe they appreciate you so much. Okay, so
thank
I understand you have some very enjoyable moment and also some very happy thing share with us. But I do believe that because you are new in this field, suppose you may have this some kind of the so-called challenge and also the confusion. Can you share a
yeah.
little bit with us? Okay.
Since day one, I'm very confused. Yeah, I'm very confused about what I'm doing because, uh, yeah, the, there is only one. There was only one intern for me. That I'm the first intern of that period, so I have I don't have any friends at the time, so that I have to be forced. No, I'm always need to be active and then to speak out what I need or what I want to do. Or when I like eavesdrop something that, oh, I can do that's something I can do. Maybe they don't have time to do research that, oh yeah, I can do it. Yeah, so that I need to just put up my hand first and I say, yeah, please let me do it. I can do it. I can do it for you. So this is the challenge for me because I'm a procrastination people
Okay.
before, so that yeah, I but maybe just few days ago someone told me that finding your own interest and your
Mm,
own value is important. So maybe why I'm kind of confused at first because I don't know where my value is.
mm,
Although I know I can speak English, I can speak Chinese, I have some kind of language skills that I've accumulated before, but I don't know what can I contribute to the company. as an intern. So this is the most confusing part of my internship. But as time goes by, when as time goes by, you have more work to do. You have no time to think whether you're confused or not, because you have to just just do it, and do something. Oh, do something. So, yeah,
Yeah, I do believe that's from both sides. Okay, I believe yeah, the organization they have the very good mentors. They know how to work with the intern, and they know that you
yes,
guys maybe need to psychologically give you some encouragement and also
yes,
some
true.
chances for you to try to do something independently. Okay,
They
so
are really supportive.
it's a really really good combination. So that's why again, congratulations. So maybe I should not ask this question because okay, I believe that okay, you are doing something, you are very happy, but we are always
Mm.
talking about we need to think out of the box, or maybe we go out of the comfort zone. Okay, I assume that you are very comfortable. Okay, now you're in the comfort
Yeah,
zone. Okay,
comfortable.
so do you think about just a little bit forward? Okay, talking
Mm,
about maybe now you're talking about 2 months of the internship. Maybe I'm not sure whether you still have the part time or internship relationship with this organization, or you are
mhm.
thinking about okay after this period of the time you have the much better understanding about yourself. So that's why you have some what we said is a certainty. Okay, I should do something differently, or you are still very uncertain to, oh, okay, my God, it seems that I'm some value in the organization, but I still have no idea what should I do. Still very confused or uncertain. Okay, can you tell a little bit about your feeling right now?
Uncle Aaron, you know me too well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about this question because, when I got the opportunity to able to, uh, like, dive into some field, like at first I dive into um, the technology part, where at one time I participated into a ChatGPT forum, and I realized that linguistics is really related to the AI, like, development. But, like, I realized that things are always changing. Like, people, like, think when you say that, oh, you are studying translation, they will say that, oh, do you use Google Translate? But, like, so I have some kind of confusion. Like, now you have ChatGPT, maybe greater than Google Translate. So things are always changing in a lightning speed. So you cannot. It's hard for you to just think about what's next as a translation or linguistic student. Uh, and my dream is to become an interpreter or translator. When you There's time when you are confusing, like, is my language skills going to be able or be enough to battle with the language bots? Maybe not. So I'm just at one time very confused. But after like after listening to the forum, I realized that creativity is the most important thing of human beings, because, like, the bot is human, developed by human, so by creativity. So creativity and kind of like heart, like spiritual thing is very important. So that is why I'm into Buddhism. That is my one of my way out to explore something other than knowledge, because I think that knowledge can be always changing.
Mm,
Like, for example, like technology, things are always changing, but there's something at core that not always changing, like Buddhism, or like spiritual thing, something that people can rely on, really rely on. So, like, yeah, I already forgot what's the question. But, like, I think I think Mm, that is the start of my own journey. Like I really going to find what is me. Like internship is part of my experience to find that, oh, I have value when I can help other. I reach out helping hands to others. I feel happy. I feel the joy inside that. But that is many more yet to explore in my age. I think I still got to explore more. Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe that every young people should learn from you because you guys have a lots of the time,
Yeah.
so many years of time to try to experience your life. Okay, and also you mentioned about the knowledge and the skill, and every day there are some changes. I totally agree because I do believe that there's two things that maybe we are more focused is talking about the attitude of the person. Okay,
Mm.
if your attitudes are very positive, very helpful, and something like that, it will be very helpful not for yourself, but the society and all those different parties will have some benefits from you. And you just mentioned about there are some changes. Let's say, for example, there's a translation or ChatGPT and something like that. It's quite similar to maybe a couple of years ago what everybody is talking about data science. Okay, oh, data science, data analytics, big data. Suddenly, maybe somebody else learned mathematics very well, maybe 20 or 30 years ago. Now he become the superstar again because now they're talking about the analytic, big data, all those things. You need to have somebody have a very good foundation about the mathematics and also statistical whatever. Okay, so I believe that in different so-called time interval, okay, what you learned before, there's some way for you to contribute and perform in a much better way. So nothing to worry, just like you mentioned again, nothing to worry, nothing to fear, just move forward, go ahead, and then do something. And then if something happens, there's a problem, a challenge in front of you. Use different way to try to solve this problem. If you have no idea how to do it, just do the research, ask somebody
Yeah.
else, ask the expert, communicate with somebody in the community. Not simple, but it's
Yes.
still okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
This is the time where I have to thank you, Uncle Aaron, because I remember that the first few days, like maybe the second day of my internship, I call Uncle Aaron at night about asking about something of the technology because I know nothing about that, but I have to conduct some kind of research on that. And besides the research, I want to explore more on the field, and I realized that I have to know about many theories like Web3, NFT, something that I've never experienced or really dive into before. I have to learn it real quick. So I just I just hesitate for 2 seconds, and then I call Uncle Aaron
Okay.
for his advice. So yeah, really thank you for your advice. So they are really meant a lot to me.
Okay.
Yes.
You are welcome because I love to share my opinion. Okay, and if there is some challenge or problem in front of me, I do the same thing. I will call my friend. Okay, can you tell me a little bit more about the programming software development or something like that? Because I still need to respond to the customer, so that's why I do the same thing. So everybody
Mm.
just work together to share the different opinion to make the life of everybody easier. Okay, so I believe the time is almost we are running out of the time. So maybe I
Oh.
ask a very simple question. Okay,
Mm.
I understand that you already did something. So what's next? Okay, uh, so what's next? Okay,
Uh, yeah. Um, as far as I know, after the internship, maybe I have to rest for a bit because like I have to sort out what have I learned and yeah, in these 2 months I have really absorbed enormous thing in
mm,
absolutely two different fields, and so that I have to take some time to sort out things, and not only the knowledge but also the soft skills that I have gained in the internship, like maybe Yeah, so I have to take some time to do that, and then maybe I have to, just I mentioned the spiritual thing, I have to calm down myself, and yeah, to think about what am I going to do next, because I, yeah, actually, in the past I'm really like looking for many opportunities, but not like doing them very well every time because I have so many things to work on at the same time. So I realized that the most important thing is to know, again, know what you want, and to know what you are really interested. Just like in this intern, I really found one of my love is in the art and the culture, so that I'm really into, like, when I every time when I do research, I was like in a very energetic mode. And also about the translation and the, yeah, I have to take some time to hone my language skills. uh, Maybe I will focus on English and Japanese, and yeah, and then yeah, I have to plan what I'm going to do in year 3 and year 4, because in going to year 3 and year 4, there are many opportunities coming forward, and I have to make up my mind when they like coming like whoa, and then I have to make a wise choice, I think. So yeah,
Okay.
and um that's something I will do. And at the end of this month, I think I will teach phonetic class
Mm.
for secondary school students. Yeah, so this is another new challenge for me because I've never teach a whole class of secondary school students. Yeah, I have tried it once in my own secondary school, but a very short talk. But this time there's last for 1 week, so this is a real challenge for me. Yeah, in the
Okay.
past, I only teach, most of my students are primary students, so I I this is a new challenge. Yeah, and this is somehow what I'm planning to do. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Still exploring.
Okay, exploring and then doing is okay. What can I remember the word is saying is easier than doing. Okay, but now you choose to do something. Okay, it's
Yeah,
more interesting and challenging as well. Okay, so I believe that today's time is almost to the end. Give me some time to do some kind of the promotion of the International Association of Microsoft Channel Partners. Okay,
sure.
so let me show the screen. Okay, so this one is what we talk about the career theorem. Okay, so actually today I'm on behalf of the Microsoft International Association of Microsoft Channel Partners. Okay, we are the biggest Microsoft organization in the world, so that's why we connect the Microsoft partner around the world to make sure that they have the more chances to work together, no matter the technology exchange or even the business arrangement or those things. So that's why welcome to join this uh, partner community to grow your business. Okay. So another one is talking about Microsoft. Okay. I just mentioned the International Association of Microsoft Channel Partners. Okay. Microsoft is the biggest software vendor in the world. And also this month is very important because every year there's an event called the Microsoft Inspire. There's thousands and thousands of the Microsoft partners or also the customer join the event altogether to know a little bit more about the priority, the arrangement, the new technologies in the coming year. So that's why this month, from July 18 to 19, the PT time, I mean the Pacific time in the US, there's an event over there. And of course, there's so many good stuff over there. Yeah, Heather just mentioned about the ChatGPT, AI, everything, almost everything. They have some session to cover all those things. If you have the time, you can just join it and then know a little bit more about the latest technology. It's absolutely 100% free of charge. And then you have the chances to connect it with the expert in the market. So this is something I want to share with you guys. Okay. So maybe, okay, it's a little bit late. Oh my God, how come I cannot move my mouse? Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, find my mouse finally. Okay, so again, thank you so much for Heather tonight to share her experience with us. And then I do believe that is a very, very important to share the experience with other young people, no matter you are now in the year 1, 2, 3, 4, or in the secondary school, because I will believe that every day there's some interesting thing that we want to engage. Okay, we seldom talk about it's a problem. Okay, it's some kind of the challenge. So that's why I do try to pick up some kind of skill to manage it. But of course, very, very important because everybody have our working attitudes and also our values to make sure that we can be a good person in the coming days. So this is a very, very important. Of course, the so-called the technical skill and all those things we can learn, we can practice. But at the end of the day, I do believe that most of the people will be very helpful, very happy working together and then living in the same society. Okay, if you guys have any questions, just feel free to drop me an email, aaron.hui@iamcp.hk. I will try my best to arrange some kind of the resources to connection for you guys. So thank you so much for having us tonight, and then
Yeah,
let's
thank you, Uncle Aaron, for giving me this opportunity to reflect on my internship and to share with everyone.
yeah, I do believe that in the coming days we have the chances to invite you again, okay, to share
Yeah,
about your
I
maybe
hope
the
so.
year 3, 4, all those happy time. Okay,
Yeah, may
so
I
that's it.
take this opportunity to, yeah, again, thank my colleagues because I forgot to thank. And yeah,
Okay,
yeah, thank all the nice person that you are the most nicest person that people that I've never seen. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of nicest person in these 2 months. One of the so yeah, I sometimes I think that, oh, is my maybe my luck is all gone. But
no, because
I hope
you are a
that
good
I
you are a
will.
good person, so that's why all those good person will surround you.
Yeah, I hope so. I think I hope I can move on and then meet more nice people in my life journey, just like Uncle Aaron. You meet many people every day. Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, so let's
Yeah,
say good night to everybody because it's
yeah.
now
Thank
already
you so much.
11.
Good
Okay,
night.
good night.
Oyasumi.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.